Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is McKenna, for anyone new here, and you might be asking, why am I naked? Well, I'm not actually naked, I have shorts on. But I will be doing, in this video, I will be doing what I eat in the day on my cut. So I'm currently on like 2,000 calories. Now, again, don't copy my calories because everyone is different. You might need more or less or whatever. I'm just following what my coach tells me. I just did my check-in, so I have to do a check-in every Thursday morning. I have to stand there in my boxers and just be like that. You get the gist of it. Anyway, and that's to look back on over the next like few weeks and whatnot. And I've been doing my cut for like two and a bit months. Let me put top on actually. Anyway, I have just come back from New York. So my birthday was on the 12th of March. And from the 12th of March, it has been a little downward spiral down. With the cut, it just went all out the window. I went to New York for like 6 days. I had the best time ever, and I will be currently going away soon again as well in the next 2 weeks. So I have 2 weeks to lock in, going somewhere warm because I need a tan. I am so pasty, unbelievably pasty. I'm white. Get some color to my face, please. Also, the update, side note, because I've just changed my aligners, I'm now in my 20th week with my clear aligners. Next Thursday, I'm going to the dentist now. They're going to determine whether I'm ready to have my composite bond in or I need more time. My hunch is I do need more time, but again, I'll take their opinion and their advice. I also really recommend it if you don't want braces, because I did not want braces. Like, I'm 25. Like, if you didn't know, I was 25. But if I had braces, I feel like I'd look like 17, which I don't want that. No, thank you. I need to go do my fasted cardio, so I have to do on my rest days. It's a rest day today. I'm not going to the gym. I've done push-pull legs, rest day, and then I've got upper lower tomorrow, and then another rest day, and then repeat. But on my rest days and my pull days, I have to do 30 minutes fasted cardio on the Stairmaster, which is fun. I've been reading a book recently, so I'm going to take my book with me and read it on the Stairmaster. Now, I am not a reader at all. I rarely ever read books. I've tried reading books in the past, but I think what I went wrong with is I based my opinion on like fiction books. I don't like fiction books. I can't grasp characters, and like I don't have the imagination to like bring this fiction to life in my head. I just don't. I think it's boring. Again, I might be reading the wrong fiction books, but I think I like stuff about mine. Like this book, yeah, is How to Love Better, and I really recommend this for not to like love just a partner in general or anything like that, but I think about yourself and to find things about you as a person and how to be better. The main 3 things it talks about is growth, kindness, and compassion. And I think compassion is such an important one as well, because it allows you to like put yourself in someone else's shoes. Like you need to try and think out, like when you're like, I don't know, say if it's an argument or something, instead of like looking for like a clear winner or someone, or like someone needs to be in the wrong, maybe just take a minute and think in their shoes, you know? And that's what I think I try to do all the time. I always try and think, you know, how is this making them feel? And I think it's so important to be able to think like that. And then another thing it talks about is like self-awareness. Helps you see that perfection is not possible. You take responsibility for your own actions and gives insight to other people. And it has little quotes in here, like, I really like this quote. Instead of looking for someone who is perfect, look for someone who is not scared of growing. I think that is really important, because if someone is able to, you know, grow and change and communicate, now I'm not saying change your core values as a person, but anyway, sorry, I'm rambling on about a book that I've been reading and I really enjoy. Also guys, I want to show you this fit. Look at it. So Gymshark didn't have a like compression tee. They only had like element base layers, so they're great like for running and whatnot, but I would say for like a compression tee, they were almost too tight, like suffocating tight. Whereas this is tight, yeah, but I feel like I can breathe. But yeah, this is called the base layer t-shirt, whereas the original ones were called just base layers. And then this is their new pump pants. Yeah, these are the pump pants. I think they're sick. They also do this in like a white tee. I have a code with Gymshark, code CRISP10, that gets you 10% off your Gymshark order. It also really helps me out, anyone who uses my code. I wouldn't be making videos and I don't think I'd have the support I do if people didn't use my code. So I know it's just a code to you guys, but it means a lot to me when you guys use my code, and I really appreciate it. I'm gonna stick you in the fridge, and then I'm gonna open it, and it's gonna be cool to a little transition. Why, hello there. Yeah, I finished my 30 minutes of torture, but I read a bit of my book and I spoke to my mum because I'm coming home today. So I'm actually driving home later tonight on a 3-hour drive. And hopefully I don't break down, because last time I broke down in the middle of nowhere, an hour and a half away from home, and then my dad had to come and get me. Also, these aren't my beers, they're not mine. I don't drink that, they're my dad's. Okay, if anyone says anything, I don't drink, didn't like drinking, gave that life up a while ago. So my first meal of the day is 1 bagel, 2 eggs, 180 grams of egg whites, and 150 grams of watermelon. Now, I normally actually prefer to get like fresh watermelon instead of these little packets of watermelons, but yeah, I don't have any fresh watermelon, so that is my first meal of the day, and I'm gonna make it and I'll show you it, because I'm going away in 2 weeks also, because I want to get as lean as possible, you know, for the nice beachy vibe and not feel bloated like I did because I've come back from New York and I ate pizza and burgers and fries every day. I'm now on 175 grams of carbs and like 160 grams of protein or something like that, so my carbs are looking pretty low. That has changed today, so probably gonna feel it quite a bit. The hunger's gonna kick in, but you know what, we're gonna power through. We got 2 weeks to lock in and eat. Tesco is good for egg whites, by the way, but also, you know what's good about egg whites, yeah, and I never actually realized how good they were until I started having them. They're really good for like creating volume, getting your protein in, but also you're not actually expending much calories with this. I'm an idiot! I went to the shop and I didn't get eggs. Oh, brother. It's just great, isn't it? I'm going to the shop now. I went to the shop to go get my eggs, but I went to a shop that was about a 10-minute walk away, yeah? Because I was like, you know what, I'll get my steps in, it's okay. And also I need chicken, because when I went to the shop earlier this morning, they had no chicken there. So I was like, right, I'll get like 2 birds with 1 stone, you know? Get my chicken, get my eggs. Anyway, get the shop, get my chicken, go. Yeah, get back. Didn't get the eggs, did I? Didn't get the eggs. But I got the eggs now. I got the eggs. Eggs. I'm listening to music right now. That's why I'm like, should we sing a song? You change your mind like a girl changes clothes. You're hot and you're cold. You listen, you know. You're in and you're out. You're up and you're down. Alright, getting to the actual main point of the video. This is what it looks like. I've got eggs, scrambled eggs, bagels, watermelon here. I've also put pepper and pink salt on it because salt is really important. Right, little update on my room as well. I don't know if when the last time I showed my room on my channel actually, but I had this desk, and this desk, now this is not staying here. I had a little gaming setup, double gaming setup going on here with my gaming laptop. Anyway, that is just gotta go, like it needs to go somewhere. And then obviously I have all my Funko Pops up there. Now I'm pretty sure I have showed you guys this already, but anyway, I bought a desk. It's big. I actually really like this. My monitor sits on there, and I bought this bad boy. I have bought a big computer. Now my room is a bit of a mess because I've come back from traveling, obviously from New York. Okay, you can't really see the graphics card and stuff in there, but it is now I don't know what the motherboard is, but the graphics card is a 5080 GeForce RTX. The Intel iCore, it's an Intel iCore i9, and then it has like 4 terabytes of storage, which is crazy. My last gaming computer that I left at home was a 1080 Ti, and that I've had since like 2018 or something like that. I feel like I was due an upgrade, and I also didn't have that gaming computer here. Oh yeah, and look at this little guy I got in New York. Here he is. I got a Twig. Look at her, he's so cute. My first proper game that I sat and played was Pokemon Pearl, and Turtwig was my starter of choice. So Turtwig has like a sentimental place in my heart, you know? Alright, because it is a rest day, I am having just chicken now. I don't have any veggies. I actually forgot to buy the veggies. So it's just chicken and a bit of ketchup. But on my training days, I would have a bit of avocado here. But yeah, it's quite depressing. I am literally living off rations. Radio. Oh, you are not tracking me whatsoever. This is my last meal before I head home. So this next meal, you need to get yourself some Greek yogurt. This is my rest day meal, so I actually don't have Greek yogurt every day. This meal, if it wasn't my rest day, it would be oats. Sorry. It would be oats and banana and peanut butter. Oh, and protein powder. But because it's a rest day, I don't need the extra carbs. I'm only been doing cardio today. Also, that's another thing, guys. If you're on a cut, yeah, honestly, one of the best forms of exercise. Now, I always used to think, not really. What does that actually do? But you just gotta get your steps in. 10K steps a day. That was a bit of a struggle for me because on my last cut last year, I didn't walk in, I didn't get my steps in. I only did cardio, and then I think when I came off my cut, I did no cardio, I did no steps. I averaged about 2 to 3K steps a day, which is pretty bad. So I also think that is why I plowed on so much weight during my bulk. It was an unintentional bulk at the start, and then it was a bulk where I just started eating stuff. I get my trusty peanut butter, 20 grams of peanut butter. You mix that all together, and then I need the smallest amount of banana. I need 50 grams of banana, but I will just eat that on its own. So, that's what we have, the contraption. Now, does it look the best? Probably not, no. Does it taste good to me? Yeah, so that's what matters. And then half this banana. And then the meal that I'm cramming together with this is chicken. Now, I would usually have this a little bit later. Again, because I'm driving home today, I'm not going to be eating for the next 3 hours until my last meal tonight. Adding some chocolate protein powder in there. So it looks like that with just the oats and the protein powder. Mix some hot water. Mix that all together. Then 50 grams of banana in there. To top it off, add 20 grams of peanut butter. And then get your best friend pink salt. And there we have it. That is my last meal of the day. Alrighty, I have had my haircut. I feel fresh. Be a little update. Hope you guys enjoyed the little what I eat in a day. Obviously, it is now the next day. I'm not going to continue what I eat in a day because pretty much the same thing. But obviously, it's a training day. And I'm still in Newcastle right now. On my way to see my grandma right now. Just popping in, and then I'm gonna go home. I'm finally back home, guys. After a long 3-hour drive. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna leave it there. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, click it, please, because I feel like a lot of you guys who watched aren't actually even subscribed to me. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you have, and I will see you guys in the next one.